Fans couldn't stop laughing and melting at the same time. A single photo posted on social media recently sent the internet into a full-on frenzy, and it involved one of America's most beloved television personalities, Kelly Ripa. But here's the thing. It wasn't just Kelly who caught everyone's attention. It was who she was standing next to. And the moment you see it, you'll completely understand why people couldn't stop talking about it. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, you've landed in the right place for your daily dose of celebrity news, Hollywood updates, and all things pop culture. Today, we're diving into a story that's equal parts hilarious, heartwarming, and genuinely adorable. We're talking about Kelly Ripa, the powerhouse talk show host of Live with Kelly and Mark, her daughter Lola Consuelos, and a photo that perfectly and hilariously captured a very relatable moment that millions of people are now obsessed with. Let's get into it. For those who might not know, Kelly Ripa has been a fixture of American morning television for well over 2 decades. She's charming, she's sharp, she's funny, and she's built an empire not just on daytime TV, but in the hearts of audiences across the country. Since taking over as co-host of Live with Kelly and Mark alongside her husband Mark Consuelos, yes, she works with her husband every single morning and somehow makes it look effortless. Kelly has become one of the most recognizable faces in entertainment news and talk show culture. But beyond the lights, cameras, and celebrity guests, what fans truly love about Kelly Ripa is how real she is when it comes to her family. She and Mark have been married since 1996, nearly 3 decades, and together they share 3 children, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin. And it's their middle child, Lola Grace Consuelos, who's been making headlines in her own right lately. Lola, who turned 25 in June 2025, is a budding singer-songwriter who recently made her debut performance at the Lower Third venue in London. A moment so moving that her parents flew overseas in secret just to be in the audience. Kelly described it as pulling off the ultimate surprise, telling the press that they didn't want to make Lola nervous. So they waited until after the show to reveal themselves. Lola's reaction? Pure joy. She later said she cried the moment she realized her parents were there. But that's not even the full story. Because there's someone else who has become a very important part of Lola's world, and that's her boyfriend, Cassius Kidston. Cassius Kidston is a British-born sports industry professional who originally hails from London. The couple met while both were studying at New York University, Cassius graduating with a degree in sports management in 2022, and they confirmed their relationship publicly in 2023. Since then, he's been steadily welcomed into the Consuelos family with open arms. He's been on family vacations with Kelly, Mark, and the kids. He's attended dinners where Kelly and Mark even sat down with his parents, Simon and Rosie Kidston, when they visited New York. Mark actually joked on a 2024 episode of Live with Kelly and Mark about those family trips, saying, and this is priceless, we had an interesting one. We were with all our kids and their significant others. And then he laughed and said that was really weird. No, it was great, it was great. I never thought it would happen. Classic Mark. And Kelly? She chimed in with pure pride, saying their children have such good taste when it comes to their partners. Mark agreed, quipping that they all have good pickers. So it's safe to say, Cassius Kidston has earned his place at the Consuelos table. But then something happened that put all of this into a completely new and uproariously funny perspective. Lola recently posted a photo on social media that stopped people mid-scroll. In it, she captured a sweet, candid moment during a stroll through New York City, her 2 favorite people walking together. Her mom, Kelly Ripa, dressed in a chic pink trench coat, black pants, beige and black shoes, and a blue bag, looking effortlessly put together as always. And Cassius, tall, dressed in an all-black ensemble of sweater, jeans, and loafers, walking right beside her. Lola captioned the photo with the words, "Favorite people ever." And it was sweet. It was genuinely heartwarming. But then people actually looked at the photo. And the height difference between Kelly Ripa and Cassius Kidston became the absolute star of the moment. Now, Kelly Ripa stands at approximately 5 feet 2 inches. She's always been open and playful about her petite stature. In fact, height comparisons have long been a running joke on Live with Kelly and Mark, especially since even her own husband Mark is only a few inches taller than her. There was even a recent episode where Mark jokingly panicked after reading that men lose roughly an inch of height between the ages of 30 and 70, to which he quipped, "I can't afford to lose that." So height has always been a lighthearted topic in the Ripa Consuelos household. But Cassius? He towers over Kelly in a way that fans immediately noticed and immediately loved. The contrast in the photo was so striking, so funny, and yet so utterly charming that social media did what social media does best. It exploded. Fans flooded the comment section with laughing emojis, heart emojis, and genuinely sweet reactions. People were calling it one of the most adorable things they'd seen all week. A famous TV mom cheerfully strolling through New York City next to her daughter's towering boyfriend, completely unbothered, completely glowing. Entertainment outlets picked up the story almost immediately, with headlines describing the height difference as wild and absurd, though everyone covering it made clear that it was all in the spirit of lighthearted fun. And honestly, that's part of what makes this story so irresistible. It's not dramatic. It's not scandalous. It's just real life. Funny, sweet, relatable real life. The kind of moment every family has where a photo captures something so unexpectedly hilarious that you have to share it with the world. And the world responded. But beneath the laughs, there's actually a really beautiful story here. Think about it for a moment. Kelly Ripa has spent years on national television being open about the joys and challenges of raising 3 kids in the spotlight. She's talked candidly about her children growing up, about the bittersweet feeling of watching them become adults, about the nest slowly emptying. Lola now lives in London, building her life as a singer-songwriter, performing original music on stages across the city, carving out her own identity beyond the famous Consuelos name. And yet, in that one simple photo, posted with no fanfare, just 4 words, "Favorite people ever," you see it all. You see a young woman deeply proud of her mom and her boyfriend getting along beautifully. You see Kelly Ripa, one of the biggest names in American daytime television, simply being a mom, present, loving, stylish as ever, walking through New York City with someone her daughter adores. And earlier this year, when Kelly and Mark secretly flew to London to watch Lola perform live for the first time, Kelly told reporters afterward, "We are beside ourselves. She's been working so hard, and her hard work paid off." Mark added, "We love you." That's the real story under all the fun and the height jokes. A family that shows up for each other. For fans of Live with Kelly and Mark, stories like this are exactly why the show has remained so beloved for so long. Kelly and Mark don't just host a talk show. They invite America into their actual lives. They share the funny moments, the proud parent moments, the self-deprecating humor, and the genuine warmth that makes their dynamic unlike anything else on daytime television. From Mark's jokes about his height to Kelly's proud mom energy radiating through every family story, it all translates into a connection with audiences that feels authentic. And now, with Lola stepping into the spotlight as an artist in her own right, and with moments like this viral NYC photo reminding everyone that the Consuelos family is just as lovably relatable as they've always seemed, the public fascination isn't going anywhere. If anything, it's growing. Because people don't just watch Kelly Ripa for the celebrity interviews and the trending segments. They watch because they feel like they know her. And stories like this are exactly why. At the end of the day, a photo of Kelly Ripa standing next to her daughter's very tall British boyfriend on a New York City street corner shouldn't be this entertaining. And yet, here we are. Hundreds of thousands of people talking about it, laughing about it, sharing it, feeling genuinely warmed by it. Maybe it's because in a world that's often loud and complicated, there's something quietly wonderful about a famous mom, a kind young man from London, and a daughter who simply called them her favorite people in the world. No filter, no production, just family. And honestly, we couldn't agree more with Lola. Favorite people ever. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Kelly and Mark are the most relatable celebrity couple in Hollywood right now? And what do you love most about how they share their family life on Live with Kelly and Mark? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one. If you enjoyed this celebrity update, subscribe for more entertainment news and Hollywood stories. We post fresh content regularly, and we'd love to have you here for every new update. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next one.